you're new here, I'm Chris. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. So as you guys saw, the lift kit on my JKU is on. I actually just got back from a trip wheeling it, and I'm really happy with the kit I went with. But that also came after, weeks of going around and around, just like going out of my mind, trying to figure out, like, what do I want? Do I want a Rubicon Express kit? Do I want Terraflex? Do I want Rough Country? Do I want a kit with arms, long arms, short arms, triple rate springs? Do I want to go coilovers? There's so many options, and it can become overwhelming really quick. So for me, I had to, take a step back and look at my Jeep for what it is. My JKU, it's more my daily driver. For those of you guys who follow the channel, I'm doing a 1-ton swap on my 89 YJ Lime Time. Lime Time's my main Jeep. That's my rig that I take and go do the crazy stuff with. I drag around cross country, and it's my do everything Jeep. So what's my JKU? Well, I had to try to figure that out. I'm going to be using it more now that Lime Time's down. So that kind of, made me realize, like, well, do I really want to go something on the cheaper end? Like, well, no, I need something that's going to perform a little bit better. So I kind of came to the conclusion that, this is my weekend warrior. And to me, I knew that kind of put it in a place where I wanted something that was probably going to have arms. I knew I was going to be running 35s. Possibly 37. So, I definitely wanted something around 4-inch. I didn't want to be up super big. I wanted something that was going to flex really well. And, I kind of narrowed it down little by little. I with this being more of a weekend warrior Jeep, it was like, okay, I don't really see the need in doing like a long arm kit. I don't see the need in going coilovers. There's really no point in investing that money when I'm doing all that on Lime Time. And honestly, I didn't think I needed like triple rate springs or anything like that. So it kind of helped me narrow back and kind of find where I wanted to go as far as kits. And the more I looked into it, the more I kind of started liking that Rough Country 4-inch X Series kit. And I just, one day I just said, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to see how it does. And I'm really glad I did. So honestly, the ride, it rides way smoother than the Jeep did stock. I admit this one's pretty cool. You always hear rough country, rough ride. It definitely was not. I'm really happy with that. How did it do as far as flexing? It flexed great. I'm really impressed with it. It far exceeded what I was expecting out of it. I think I could actually get a little bit more out of it. So the kit came with front sway bar disconnects, not rear. But I'm gonna throw a set on possibly and see how it does. But it's not really needed. I'm really happy with how it did. And honestly, I got on it pretty hard. Keep going. As hard as I could for where I was and what I was doing. And it did great. It held up great. I'm really happy overall. There's really nothing bad that I could find to say about it. So hopefully after hearing that, it might, some of you guys that are on the fence about doing it, maybe it'll help you make that decision and make it a little bit easier. There's a lot of options, and sure, you go, one way or the other, just depending on what you're going to do with your Jeep. And the best advice I could give you is to really look at your Jeep for what you're going to do with it. If this is your daily driver that hardly ever goes off road or never does, considering one of the cheaper kits, really might be the better option. If this is something that, like mine, is a weekend warrior, I think this kit fits that perfect. I think it'll hold up against a lot more than I threw at it too. Are there better things? I mean, sure, like I said, you could go long arm kit, you could go 888 springs, you could go coilover conversion. There's a lot of things to be done. But all of that comes with a bigger price tag too. And so, this kit was $1,600, and that was significantly cheaper than the next kit that I was considering. And with everything I'm doing on Lime Time, that price point was another big thing that hit it home. And I'm really impressed, with everything that I got for that $1,600. So hopefully this video helps some of you guys. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, comments down below. As always, I appreciate you guys.